Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. We got the full patch notes for the next season. And looks like tomorrow at 4 p.m. my time, everything relating to Chill Season 2022 will be added in the game. It will include the new catalog, 50 new items, 2 new battle stage, a new Salmon Run stage, 3 new main weapons, 10 returning weapons, and then 13 new table turf battle cards. You've probably seen those already, especially the 10 returning weapons and its kits on Twitter. And so there are some changes they also did, some nerfs, some buffs. Let's see what they did. So it looks like Tristinger and Splatana Wipers seems like they got a what's that turf? Looks like ink turf for both these weapons got buffed. Tristinger, size of terrain ink area by falling spray has been increased. And the number of spray droplets generated when firing a distantly aimed shot has been also increased. So it looks like Tristinger will paint better instead of just looking all the way up just to paint. Splatana Wiper. The width of the ink launched by horizontal slashes has been increased by 27%, and the size of the terrain area inked by falling sprays has been increased, and it's easier to connect ink in an uninterrupted straight line. Cool. I've been using a lot of Splatana Wiper. My Tristinger now, with this small little buff they did, I've been using a lot of Splatana Wiper, and honestly, it's good. Good change, good change. Angle shooter looks like it got a change. Initial velocity is about 20% faster and flight range has been extended. No damage buff though, by like maybe instead from 30 to 40, but I guess it's okay still. Not the best until they buff up that damage, so it's whatever's. Alright. It's my bad. Special weapons have changed. Let's see. Zipcaster. Ink consumption when using the main weapon while the Zipcaster is active has been decreased to about 67% of previous. Ooh. That's actually good. I guess the Zipcaster will last longer now when you shoot. That's cool. That's cool. Ink looks like Inkveg damage of return shot has been increased from 120 to 220. This is like they did with Ultra Samp, I think. With its throw shot was increased from 120 to 220 in Splatoon 3. Looks like they intend to change it because looks like to increase damage done to Big Bubble and Rainmaker Shield, as well as defeating opponents' armor due to Squid Roll and Squid Surge. Okay. Reslayer looks like it got a damage buff. Damage from the rush attack and from being caught up in the explosion at short range has been increased by 180 to 220. Same thing as Inkvet. Increased damage to Big Bubbler, Rainmaker, as well as defeating opponents with that does Squid Roll and Squid Surge. Tenta Missiles. What is it? After launching is confirmed, the special gauge will now slowly decrease, and the special gauge will now be able to begin charging again until the gauge has completely drained from the previous use. That's good. That's good. We'll have less of a tenta missile spam now. So I guess when tenta missiles hit, it won't charge the gauge until everything is, I guess, drained. So that's good. This right here, that's good. Looks like points required for some weapon specials has changed. So, Aerospray, NZAP, Splattershot Pro, Jet Squilcher, and H3 Nozzles went from 200 points to 190 points. And both E-Liter 4K and Scope went from 200 to 210. Okay, that's good, that's good. Terrain of some stage has been changed. This is Undertow Spillway got a change for Turf War. I don't play much Turf War, so this is, I mean, for most people that just play Anarchy, it's just like, I guess, not that important. Okay, it looks like all of this is from sound effects. Sound effect when hitting an opponent with a charger, now non-piercing shot is now easier to hear. Sound effects when a splat bomb, torpedo, or fizzy bomb rolls on the ground are now easier to hear. Okay. Direct hit sound from an angle shot hits an opponent and when it hits another physical object are now different. Angle Shooter's direct hit sound effect is now easier to hear from a distance. Sound effect while wielding a Trizuka is now harder for allies to hear and easier for opponents to hear. Okay. Sound effect when an opponent is charging the Booyah Bomb is now easier to hear. The flight and impact sound effect for Booyah Bomb thrown by an opponent is now easier to hear. Okay. I guess it's just fixed sound effects for all of these. X battles. Alright, what are they gonna add in X battles? X battle new battle mode has been added. X battle is a battle mode where players of rank S+0 and up can compete in battles for X power. X power is calculated separately for each battle mode like Splatoon or Town Control. Okay, looks like I think every rotation or every mode is gonna be different now. Okay. Or it'll be calculated differently for anarchy like Splatoon, Town Control, Rainmaker, Clan Blitz. Okay. I think like Splatoon 2, pretty much. Players battle until reaching 3 wins or 3 losses, whereupon X power is gained or lost based on the results. The world is divided into 2 divisions in which X battles are held to compete for the highest X power. Takaroka division comprising Japan, Hong Kong, South Korea, Australia, and New Zealand. And the Tenetic division comprising the Americans and Europe. The division a player is affiliated with is determined the first time they play in an X battle each season. Oh, so he can't choose. Oh, that means if I first match in Takaroka division, oh, I'm completely screwed then, huh? Once this is determined, the division cannot be changed during that season. Okay, so it's only for this season. So I guess every new season that comes out, I guess we'll get a different division. We'll be placed in a different division. Okay. X Battles will become available to play on November 30th at the same time as Chill Season 2020 begins. Or 2022 begins, my bad. Change to Ranked. Add a feature allowing players to purposely reset their ranks. This feature can only be used once per season by players of rank B or higher. Wait, once per season? So, for that entire season, does that mean you can only... Okay, I guess we have to just see that in game, I guess, because I'm more confused about this. What a ranked player's reset is determined automatically by their estimated ability based on their battles up to that point. Players can use this feature by opening up the lobby menu, moving their cursors to Anarchy Battles, and pressing the ZL button. Some values of initial cost and rank points spent to enter an Anarchy Battle series has increased. A- 100 to 110, A 110 to 120, A plus 120 to 130, S 150 to 170, S plus 0 and up 160 to 180. Yikes, okay. Changes to Salmon Run. Looks like data from Big Run's gonna be added. Okay. Add a feature to save and replace job scenarios. A job scenario is the collected overall data comprising elements of single job shifts like stage, weapon array, appearing salmonids, and special events. Players can save job scenarios from the recent job screen at the Grisco terminal. Players can reproduce a scenario and attempt it as many times as they like by creating a private job room, then pressing the ZL button to select the scenario. Job scenarios can be shared with other players via the code issued when the scenario is saved. Note, by entering a code at the Grisco terminal, you can also download and save other players' scenarios. Huh. This seems pretty interesting. When an update is released, job scenarios from previous versions may be unable to be used. Okay. The condition for using the reset rank feature has been changed to being above Go-Getter 40. When a player with a rank higher than Executive VP 100 use the reset rank feature, they are not reset at all once to rank value 40. They will be reset in stage of 100 points at a time. When the stage change, ranks will be reset to Executive VP 40 as it has before now. Okay. Some boss Salmonoid's abilities have been changed. Ha ha ha. Let's see what they got. What did they change? Movement speed is now about 30% slower than before. In addition to lowering the big shot's attack frequency, this also lightens the amount of time it spends walking on land, increasing the player's window of opportunity to attack. The animation played as the big shot comes flying. Oh God, say that 10 times fast. Big shots. Anyways, flying in will be shown for longer than before, making it easy to determine where the shot was fireflying. Good. This, perfect. Big shots are like, I think, the most annoying. They're even annoying than fly fish. Because if there's like 3 big shots in just one wave, it just becomes unplayable. Because you're going to get distracted by other boss Salmonoids. You wouldn't know until you see the shots. So, honestly, this is good. This is some good changes. Looks like special weapons has been changed. Killer Whale 5.1. Increase the position in which it tracks boss Salmonoids. Damage dealt increased by about 25%. Triple Aim Strike. The guide device will now trigger when touched by a Salmonoid. Damage dealt increased by about 25%. Honestly, I feel like the weakest special was Triple Aim Strike, so with this, it's actually not too bad now. Inkjet. Players will no longer be a target for most Salmonoid attacks when returning to their position after the use period has ended. Booyah Bomb. This is the same thing. Dude, this was annoying. I had this happen to me so many times when using these two. Especially Booyah Bomb. There's always a goddamn steel eel like right there going after me. It's like, oh, well, I'm screwed. So this is good. Inkjet, honestly, you'll get distracted when you're destroying other boss Salmonoid. Getting back to your like position, there's gonna be a hell of a ton of Salmonoid. So this is good. This is a good change. The number of boss Salmonoids that can appear at once has been capped at 15. When defeating boss Salmonoids at a regular pace, even at high hazard levels, players will not reach this limit. This change was made because in cases where players are chased down by bosses they cannot splat, the appearance of too many bosses can slow down the game down and make it more difficult than necessary to get things back under control. Absolutely yes. Especially on high tide. There's like 20 bosses in one wave. It's just unplayable. This... Dude, there's some good changes. Holy. So far, pretty good. Okay, they changed to Splatfest. Tricolors has been modified so that all players can play on the attacking or defending team regardless of the halftime results. Alright, let me finish this. Players can join by themselves or in a pair with a friend. When playing by themselves, they will be paired with another solo player, same as before. A group of 8 will be created for 4 pairs. 2v4v2 tricolor battles will commence. Players do not know whether they will be on an attacking team or the defending team until the battle begins. Players have a 50-50 chance of being on an attacking team or the defending team regardless of their Splatfest team affiliation. Depending on population ratio for Splatfest teams, there may be tricolor battles where all 8 players are on the same Splatfest team. In this case, Cloud will not be calculated. Yes, thank you. God, you know how hard it was to get in a tricolor when it was Gear versus Grub versus Fun? It was literally impossible. Thank you. I don't care if it calculated. Cloud will not be calculated. At least I could play some tricolor. This is good. Though I'm pretty it's kind of interesting. Before it was like only the winning team will be the defending team for tricolor, but now makes it that any team, whether Splatfest is on, will be either attacking or defending. I like that. This whole time I've been playing Splatfest, always in the attacking. I was never on the defending. So this will be interesting. I'll see how people were suffering during the defending. So that's cool. Clout earned in tricolor battles will now be calculated in the final results, and the points awarded for each category has been adjusted. Part of the way Clout is calculated for tricolor has changed. Increase the victory bonus for the defending team. When the team in first place at halftime is the defending team and the attacking team are from the second or third place teams, 1.5 times more Clout will be awarded for a victory. So this is for only second and third place teams, or is it for first? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, never mind, it does. Okay. When you are... Oh, but this only happens if the defending team is in first while the attacking is second. Okay, I understand now. When you win a 10 times, 100 times, or 333 times battle, it will be shown at your pledge box. After winning a 100 times or 333 times battle, you can board your team's float from your pledge box to take... God damn it, this is going to be so hard to read. commemorative pictures. There you go. Okay, so they're bringing this back from Splatoon 2. Nice. But only happens after winning 100 times or 333 times. Unlike in Splatoon 2, which is only 10 times or 100 times, which were only 2 that were only in the game. So, okay, that's nice. Alright, change the lockers. I mean, if you guys are fun with customization, they did this. Other changes, players can enter photo mode or recon mode. We heard of this already. But song titles and artists of background music will be shown in the beginning of battles. In the equip scheme, when the player has a lot of weapons or gear, it will now be clear when pages of items is being shown. In the equip screen, when sorting by gear abilities that do not exist on the items being sorted will no longer appear as sorting options. Adding a feature for listening again to show. Hell no. No, why would you do. No. 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 I don't want to listen to Sheldon's weapon explanation. No. No. Anyways. Players can use this. No, I'm not even going to read that. Adding a badge related to using the shell out machine. Previous usage up to this point is counted towards badge progression. Okay. This update focused on adding new data and new features relating to the Chill Season 2022, adjustments to battles in Salmon Run, and changes to tricolors. For battles, besides an adjustment to reduce the attack frequency for the battle side of repeating firing tenta missiles from afar, we also focus on updating to increase some weapon ease of. Ooh, okay. Looks like in future updates, tenta missiles might get hella nerf. Okay, I like where this is going. For Salmon Run, in addition to lowering the big shot's attack frequency and giving players more chance to damage it by lowering its movement speed, we implemented changes to improve factors that made some special weapons difficult to use. Okay, fair enough. For Splatfest, as announced in the previous update, we made significant changes to the tricolor mode. In addition to these various added features and improvements, large and small bug fixes, our next update is planned for the middle of Chill Season 2022 and should focus on balance adjustments upon analysis of data from the newly added weapons. Okay. Looks like between the Chill Season, they're gonna do some balances for the newly weapons. Alright, okay. Honestly, this balance change is actually pretty good. Looks like they're gonna fix tenta missiles in the future. They fixed Salmon Run. They did fix Splatfest. They did large and small bug fixes. This was so far they're doing really good with these patches, and then that's a lot of bug fixes. Jesus Christ. Well, I'm just gonna scroll just very slowly for you guys if you just pause if you want to read all this. Oh, there's still more? Oh shit. How many? Oh my god! There's still more! Holy shiza! Oh my god, there's still more. Yep. Looks like that's it. I couldn't find my cursor. Well, you know what? This was a good... Actually, so far these patch notes were really good so far. Like, we got one from, like, a while ago. That one was pretty good. When they buffed, like, I guess, small buffs for Ultra Stand. But, you know, at least they buffed it at least. They listened. Good. Well, of course, like I said, we'll release tomorrow at 4 p.m. PST. So, get ready for that. And if you guys want to read it yourself, I'll just leave the full patch notes in the description. And with that, I'll see you guys when this update is released. So with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Have a great rest of your day.